Today we will look at the Batman vs. Superman with Lex Luthor action figure 3-pack. The box has Batman and Superman looking to attack Lex Luthor. On the back, it shows them doing the exact same thing. There's no description anywhere, and it shows 3 other action figures are sold separately. Another Superman, Wonder Woman, and another Batman. Let's get this opened. This is what we get in the box. Only the 3 figures, no instructions, no accessories, or anything else. Let's take a closer look at Superman. He is looking pretty angry with his red eyes. He is looking ripped with lots of muscular bulges and 6-pack abs. The details on this figure are pretty great. You can see all the textures of the suit. He doesn't have red underwear like the classic Superman. He has a flimsy plastic cape like a vinyl tablecloth. Underneath the cape, you see his totally toned butt and the molded-in zipper of his suit. Articulation-wise, he can turn his head all the way around, but cannot look up or down. Spin his arms around, but cannot move outwards. Bend 90 at the elbow and has a bicep swivel, but no wrist swivel. He has no waist joints. His legs can move forward 60 but cannot move backwards and cannot move outwards. His knees bend at 90 and no ankle joints or thigh swivel. There are holes on the bottom of his feet so you can attach him to some base stands if you have some spare ones. Let's look at Batman. He is in his armored bat suit, and the details on this are pretty amazing. The armor looks like it is battle-worn with lots of cuts and dents in it. Because of the armor, he looks quite bulky, especially his head. He has a yellow bat belt and tons of small details on the legs. The Batman also has a vinyl cape. And underneath the cape, you see some more amazing armor sculpting. Articulation-wise, his head can barely turn with his helmet on. Taking his helmet off, he can turn a bit to the left and right, but not up or down. And just like Superman, his arms can go all the way around and elbow bends at 90 degrees. But unlike Superman, Batman does not have a bicep swivel, but has a wrist swivel instead. Also like Superman, the legs go forward 60 and cannot move backwards or outwards, the knees at 90. And it also has holes on the bottom of his feet. And finally, Lex Luthor in his war suit. This figure is bigger than the other ones, but it is made out of a harder plastic and feels hollow. It has some good details on it. He has a flip-up orange visor so you can see his face, and has a nicely printed LexCorp logo on his chest. It looks quite lanky in the lower body. The molding detail carries on to the back. As you can probably tell by now, this figure does not have a lot of joints, and is very disappointing for a figure this size. His legs have no joints at all. They are molded into the torso. The feet are quite big, so it stands up great. His arms go all the way around. It looks like it would have a bicep swivel, but sadly it does not. At least his wrist swivels. The other arm also does not have any movable joints. And the last disappointment is the head cannot move either. Oh well. The details are actually quite good on the figures. The articulation on the figures aren't great. But for younger kids, it is awesome since they do not need the patience of a Zen master to balance these figures. They should have included some accessories with Batman. What is Batman without his gadgets? That's it for now. See you next time.